And an important game here. You wonder if Connecticut was just a fingertip away from not being a #1 seed in the NCAA tournament. This game still to be decided, and we'll see how that impacts the NCAA tournament later. But right now, what's the strategy?
If they can get the ball to Johnny Flynn on the inbound, I like a ball screen being set for Flynn. And I liked it very much when he would penetrate and threw back to Andy Routens. I mean, Andy Routens has been knocking shots down. You certainly want to give him a look if you can, but I like having the ball in Flynn's hands off of a ball screen, let him penetrate and make a play.
And also they've been running those little baseline bumps, and it gives him an option of driving and kicking as well.
Harris again to throw it in. They don't guard him. Devendorf comes to the ball with Austria defending.
Walker really doing a great job denying. There he goes.
Flynn had to make a nice little cutback move to the ball to get it, and Walker is a pesky defender.
Here's the double high. The same play they ran for Routens earlier. Nice screen.
Got a good screen. He got a good look. A little short. Robinson the rebound. They're trying to foul him. They can't catch him. And now Harris does. 14.8 to go. And so fitting it should be Robinson in the line in this situation when he's had a memorable night.
And a pretty good challenge, too. A little bit late. Leo Dixie said, now look at the big guy coming up, though. That is tough. You cannot see the rim with that big body up there.
Yeah, and clearly it was a well-run play, well defended by UConn. I'll tell you what, though, when Stanley Robinson was bringing the ball back down, he needs to get rid of it. You certainly don't want to turn it over, but you don't want to let them catch it. You want to play keep away.
He's the weakest free throw shooter on the floor for Connecticut. And the first one spun off. No timeouts for either team. So on a make or a miss, the players are on their own without the benefit of any more help in a timeout from these Hall of Fame coaches.
Now this will decide what they tried to do at the other end.
Kemba Walker cannot allow Johnny Flynn to get the ball.
They made 1 out of 2, a 2-point game. 2 to tie, 3 for the lead, or perhaps the win for Syracuse. No timeouts left. Reminiscent of Marquette Villanova early today. Flynn heads for the bucket. Flynn with the beat on him. Off to Jackson. Still time for UConn. No timeouts. 4.7 to go.
Got to come up and play him.
Now Syracuse lets them inbound the ball to Walker. With 2, Walker contested and will head for double overtime.
Does it get any better?
Kemba Walker needed to get that all the way to the rim. He settled for a jump shot. He needed to get that to the rim.
They pinched him pretty good. Somebody should have gotten available for him, I think. Wild.
Flynn with his penetration. You couldn't let him catch it to start. But he just attacks off the dribble, draws all defenders, and a nice little dump down.
They just cleared everybody. And right here, Jay, they do a nice job of pinching him. See here, nobody made themselves available in any spot for him.
But don't you think he's got to go full speed and get to the rim?
And maybe circle them quickly, yeah.
He just was slow dribble up and allowed himself to get corralled.
So we'll head for a second overtime after this. Sean McDonough, Jay Billis, Bill Raftery. It is championship week and an instant classic in this Big East quarterfinal. Syracuse and Connecticut with so many twists and turns, reminiscent of so many of the battles between these teams over the years. This is the 5th multiple overtime game in Big East championship history. The last one a semifinal in 2007 between West Virginia and Louisville, won by the Mountaineers. And of course, the most memorable multiple overtime game, the 3 overtime championship final. Syracuse beat Villanova in 1981 when Leo Routens, Andy's dad, had the tip in and was the MVP.
A harbinger of something to come.
Syracuse controlled the tip. That's an upset with the beat on the floor. Flynn right around the Onawaku pick. Whiffed a little bit on the pass, but it made it to Onawaku. Flynn sets up for a jumper. Long rebound. They're so tired. Onawaku got there first. Look at this. Flynn, tough shot. Onawaku got there but couldn't corral it. The push by Walker. Devendorf got back. Price, Walker, Robinson in the lane a long time. Walker hits the jumper.
And a tough shot he passed up on a smart play. Tough angle, righted himself, squared up. A rookie at that.
And we're seeing really the first signs of fatigue